Hey guys, today I'm going to do my reflection vlog for my persuasive speech. What was the purpose of this speech? The main purpose of this speech was to persuade my audience not to drink and drive. I persuaded my audience not to drink and drive for 3 reasons. These 3 reasons were: alcohol influences the ability to drive, drinking and driving has many consequences, and drinking and driving harms others. How did you feel going into this speech presentation? I felt pretty confident going into the speech presentation because of the outline that we had to do. That made me feel prepared to give the speech, and also all the other assignments that came along with this speech also had me feeling well prepared. I also was a little bit nervous because in our previous speech we didn't have to have an audience, and this one we did, so that made me a little bit more nervous than the last one. How did you work to make sure your speaker ethos was high? I made sure it was high with citing my sources during my speech. I also came into my speech feeling very confident and feeling like I knew what I was talking about with all the research that I did. And I also felt very strongly about this topic, so I think that helped. Was your technology adequately prepared in terms of audio quality, clarity of the video image, and satisfactory recording device charged and ready to go? What could be done differently or better? I think my recording devices were pretty well prepared. Things that could be improved is trying to get it closer to like my face, because it's hard to get your full body in there and the 3 audience members, and also being close so you can see my facial expressions. I could also improve on getting a different recording device because I don't really have anything to set my phone on, so someone has to hold it, so that makes the video quality a little bit shaky, so I can improve on that. In terms of structure and organization, for example, introductory strategy, transitions, or the conclusion, what element felt natural to you and what felt odd? The introduction and conclusion felt very natural to me just because that's in every speech, and it's also in about every writing assignment that I have done in my high school career, so that was very natural. What felt odd is the 1, 2, and 3, or the 3 main points, because I've never really had to do that in a speech before, so I'm still getting a little bit used to that. How did you consider your audience when developing your speech? How did your audience respond to your speech? I picked a topic that is a problem in our lives right now. I also picked a topic that I could use pathos in to appeal to their emotions. What do you feel was your strongest persuasive argument? I think my strongest persuasive argument was it harms others, because I could relate to that topic. I chose to relate to that topic with my story about my cousin, so I think that I got good pathos along with that, with appealing to the audience's emotions. What did you do in your speech that worked, what didn't work, and what areas can you target for improvement? My intro and my conclusion worked just because I feel very confident and I stated my main points in my intro and conclusion, and I also gained the audience attention in both. What I could work on is pronunciating my words a little bit better and not stutter so much, because I get nervous and I tend to stutter a lot. Also, I could really work on transitions more, because I need to incorporate those more into my speech before each main point. Connect your learned experiences to class readings and concepts. Include at least one specific chapter with a page number from the section to which you are referring. Chapter 9 with the pathos is what I chose. It's on page 68. It talks about appealing to the audience's emotions with stories. In my 3rd main point, I appealed to the audience's emotions with a story from my personal experience with my cousin. And so I think that is what I learned most from this speech. I hope you enjoyed my speech.